Hey guys, welcome to With the Wilsons. It's May 5th. Most of the world knows this day as Cinco de Mayo, but not with the Wilsons. Nope. Today is known as Jet and Brewer's birthday. That's right, my oldest son and my youngest son shared the exact same birthday. So they ended up being born on the same day, 5 years apart. But it's gonna be a blast today. You may wonder why there's a giant rocket ship behind me. That's because I'm on my way down to Birmingham, Alabama to celebrate my son's 21st birthday. So I'm gonna go down there first, hang out for the day. We're gonna go to lunch, do some fun stuff, look for a tennis racket. He's into tennis right now. So I stopped here in Huntsville, Alabama. That's where this gigantic rocket is, and it's here at this rest stop because the Space Museum, I think that's what it's called, Space Museum is here in Huntsville. So they put that there. But it's gonna be a lot of fun the next couple days, but I'll be honest with you, I'm a little stressed out right now because there's a lot, like in a 10-day period. All three of my boys have birthdays. We have Mother's Day and we have our wedding anniversary. That's a lot of parties, that's a lot of gifts. I'm not the world's best gift giver. Sometimes I feel miserably. In fact, I'll give you an example. On Valentine's Day, I got Jordan a couple things for Valentine's Day, but one of the things I got her last Valentine's Day was a coupon book. I panicked, y'all. I panicked. I couldn't think of anything good. Amazon suggested a coupon book. I got it. It was not my best moment. So I'm trying to redeem myself. So you guys be praying for me. If you got any ideas, send them my way. But anyway, we're gonna have a lot of fun the next couple days. We'll take you on as much of it as we possibly can. Hey, I'm Pete.
And I'm Jordan, and we got married in 2020.
I have three incredible boys, all between the ages of 15 and 20.
And together we have a baby girl who was added to the bunch in 2021. Our story is not a perfect one as we've experienced some crazy ups and downs in life, but we feel so lucky to be where we are today.
So we want to invite you along on our imperfect journey as we make unforgettable memories, seek ways to love those around us, and experience the ins and outs of daily life with the Wilsons. You know what that is right there? That is the future home of a new Buc-ee's. On my way to Birmingham. I come to Birmingham a lot to visit my son, and the fact that there's now going to be a Buc-ee's halfway, right in between the two of us, that's a God thing. I'm gonna be visiting my son a lot more at college. Here to pick up my son for lunch. Thank you.
This big wave will wash us all ashore with nothing left to save. And you should know I'm just a stone's throw away, a mile down the road in a phone booth away.
So that was a super quick trip to Birmingham to take Jet to lunch for his 21st birthday, but I'm so glad I did. We had a great time together. So I'm on my way back to Nashville. We were supposed to be celebrating Brewer's 16th birthday tonight, but I just got a call and he's sick. So he just left the doctor. Luckily, he does not have COVID, but he's kind of running a fever and he just feels like crap. So I just hate it for him. It's his 16th birthday, but that's life. So I think we're gonna punt the party for tonight. Hopefully he's feeling a little bit better. We can squeeze it in tomorrow, but stay tuned. So I gotta be honest, the past couple days haven't gone exactly the way that we thought. He has been really sick. For like the past 2 days, he's just laid in bed up there in his bedroom. He's had a really high temperature. He's been so sick. On his 16th birthday, he didn't even want to open his presents. So it's kind of sad. So the past 2 days, we still have all the decorations up. His cake's starting to get a little bit stale, but I think he's finally feeling good enough tonight that he's gonna come down. So we're gonna try to celebrate him the best we can, even though he still doesn't feel great. Hopefully finally open his presents, but we're gonna make the most of it. And this one apparently is not happy about it either. What's going on, Pep?
I'm having to go night-night.
Oh no, not night-night.
It's a new day, it's a new life. Feel the wind change, feel the sunlight. And tomorrow, it's ever been before. Winter came and now it's gone away. It's a new day.
All right, so it's Saturday evening. Pep and I are headed out for our last run. We got a few more things we've got to pick up for Mother's Day. We're down to the wire. Thank goodness we already have like the major things like a card and stuff like that because all that stuff is gone. But we got a few more things we got to pick up and then we are ready for Jordan's first Mother's Day. You ready, Pep? Yeah, she's ready. Here we go. Are you ready to get Mom some flowers? Let's do it. There's this coolest little, it's called Amelia's Flower Truck. And it's this little truck where they have all these great flowers. That's where we're gonna get them. We are picking out Mom's very first Mother's Day flowers. So can you help us
I sure can.
put something together?
Is she more colorful or more neutral?
I would say more neutral. Ooh, aren't those pretty?
Something like that.
Gorgeous, love it.
Perfect.
All right, we scored our first flowers, didn't we? Success. Hey, hey. Did you get a balloon? Can you hold on to it? Hold on. Oops. So she accidentally let go of the balloon in Kroger and it just went up to the top of the sky. You got your mom some cheese for Mother's Day. Just kidding, we're having baked potatoes tonight. Are you eating your Kroger sticker? You can't eat your Kroger sticker. All right, so I had to sneak outside of the car because it's the only place I could go in the house where Jordan couldn't hear me. So we're almost there. As I told you, I'm a little bit stressed out. It's Jordan's very first Mother's Day, and I wanted it to be special. She's downplayed it. She's like, don't do anything big. Don't really get me anything. I just want to spend the day with you guys, which I actually believe her when she says all that. But at the same time, we would still like to make this a really special day for her. So right now, here's the plans. Who knows how this is going to turn out tomorrow. But right now the plan is to get up early in the morning, get Pepper up and let her sleep in a little bit, and then Pepper and I are going to make Jordan breakfast in bed. I don't know exactly what we're going to make yet. And then she has a favorite restaurant that I know she'd really like to go have lunch at. It's called Blue Moon. It's a really cool restaurant. It's over on a lake, and it's really pretty, and I think she'll love it. And then we're going to end the whole day by coming back here, and Pepper and I are gonna make dinner for her, and we're just gonna hang out, maybe watch a movie on the couch or something. So it's gonna be a great Mother's Day. I can't wait to get it started. All right, so it's finally here. It's Mother's Day. It's early in the morning. Jordan's still asleep. That's why I have to whisper. I'm waiting for Pepper to wake up so that Pepper and I can start making breakfast for Jordan. That's step one. And we've got our balloons and our flowers and our gift, and we're gonna go see her in bed, take her breakfast, and start off a great day. I also need to remember that I have to make breakfast for Pepper, because if Pepper doesn't eat first, nobody is gonna be happy. So I've been waiting for Pepper to wake up, and she's finally up. Alright, so Pepper just got up. Pepper's got the balloon. You gonna hold on to it this time? You gonna surprise Mom? You wanna bring her breakfast in bed? Okay, let's go see her. Can I see your hand? Put your hand up there. Put your hand right there. Put your hand right there. Okay, no, right there. You wanna draw? Okay. Go see Mom? Go tell Mom happy Mother's Day, okay?
Hi, Peppy.
Say Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's
She's
Day.
like, why are you in bed?
Mom's in bed.
Wow.
It's Mother's Day.
Did you
We
pick
brought her
these out?
flowers.
Thank you so much. Hi, Pumpkin.
Mommy in
Those are
bed.
beautiful.
Go see her. Well,
Hi,
happy
Mom.
Mother's Day.
Mwah.
Happy Mother's Day. I love you.
I love you.
Say I love you,
Did you
Mom.
pick these out?
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Stay right there. We have breakfast in bed.
Wow. Bottle for me too.
Keto friendly cinnamon toast crunch. We have some fruit and avocado toast. Okay, I gotta explain a few things. The pink one right there, that's not all the way in. So when you buy a card last minute, they don't match the envelopes. You don't realize it till you get home and the card doesn't fit in the envelope.
Feels so special right now.
But it's the card that matters, not the envelope.
Right, the card that matters for sure. Did you get this gift bag from our closet? And the no tissue paper. Oh, okay, can I open it?
Yes. Stuffed in there as far as I could. It doesn't sound like sweet Mother's Day.
Aw, thank you. That was really sweet. Thank you.
And then we have a card from Pep. Pep, you want to give Mama a card?
It's hand pepper. It looks just like your
It
hand.
looks like a claw, doesn't it?
All right, we are headed to lunch. Pepper woke up from her nap, and so we have a solid 3 hours to just enjoy lunch. Maybe. I've had such a sweet morning. I had breakfast in bed. Pepper got me a balloon and flowers, and I got to have a nice hot shower all by myself for as long as I wanted. Shaved my legs, y'all. Hey, this is a big day when you get to have a long hot shower. Pete's celebrating the shaved legs. We are going to my very favorite restaurant. I'm not like a big fancy restaurant place. I'm not a foodie. I just like to enjoy where I'm eating, like the environment, the experience. So we're going to this little place on the lake. And usually it's basically people who jump off their boat and go eat. And again, I really don't care what I eat. I just love to be on the water, feel like I'm on vacation a little bit, even when we have a fuzzy baby. I'm Kissy. Pepper. Kiss. Yummy lunch. We had a good lunch. We can go home and go night-night.
Have you had a good first Mother's Day?
Yes. Super sweet. He went over the top.
I wouldn't say I went over the top.
No. For Pete. For Pete, he went over, not over the top, but he made it special.
Between having the boys' birthdays behind us and Mother's Day almost behind us, I am so much
taking
more
a deep
relaxed.
breath. He gets really, I don't know if worked up's the word, but you get really he wants everything to be perfect, which is really sweet, but he puts these high expectations on himself. And so anyway, I think having all those events back to back were stressful.
And we haven't even told you, but in 2 days, we're going to California. This one's very first trip ever to California.
Can you believe that?
So our next vlog, maybe our next 2 vlogs are going to be from California. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun because I can't wait to see her experience all this for the first time.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
But it's been a good Mother's Day. It's your first Mother's Day. You've been a mom now for 9 months.
9 whole months.
What's been your biggest like takeaway, like life lesson from Pepper?
I've learned like crazy amount of lessons. Obviously, like the practical ones, like how to keep a human alive. But aside from that, like I feel like somehow babies have this crazy way of like teaching you things about yourself, teaching you things about life. I constantly feel like I'm made aware of like, I don't know, just small things that I needed to shift my perspective on. Simple things like, you know, be more curious, live in awe of things. Like Pepper just lives in that state, which is obvious because she's a tiny baby and that's how they learn. But it's really inspiring to be like, wow, I need to be more in awe of this beautiful bird that just landed in front of me.
Or that ant, like earlier today, there was an ant crawling across the porch.
Yeah.
You would have thought she won $1 million.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh.
But yeah, I mean, not to say we need to like be amazed by ants, but like just anything in our life that we come into contact with, like what a beautiful way to live, just to be curious and in awe and in wonder. Other things like smiling at everybody. That was a lesson I learned. Like she smiles at everything and everyone indiscriminately and brightens so many people's days. Obviously, it's a lot more fun to be smiled at by a cute baby than like me walking in the store. But I do notice like if you kind of live that way and live like with joy, it's really like I think people it rubs off on people and it just makes them happy. So I love that. And then the biggest thing that I learned, I talked to Pete a lot about this, and we actually talk about this in our podcast if you've never checked that out. But it more than anything lately, I feel like Pepper has made me very aware of like obviously this kind of unconditional love that you can have for a child. And I started thinking about, you know, maybe the people that I don't unconditionally love, and even probably maybe I would even say like I have a dislike for, maybe because they hurt me or something in the past, who knows. But they were once a tiny baby where their mom stared at them and thought, this is the most perfect human being. And it kind of shifted the way that I look at everybody. Like not just babies, but everyone that you know was once this perfect baby who had made no bad choices, who had not hurt anyone, who had like list any hurt you may have ever had. I don't know, it was just something in my heart that shifted to say, hey, that person that you don't love, maybe something in their past happened because they weren't born that way. Something happened that they haven't healed from, or maybe they're not even aware that they need healing for. But it really, I don't know, it just really shifted how I look at the people that maybe I would say I have in like that dislike category of just knowing like they were a little baby once they were scared, or they were learning, or they took their first step. It's really put a whole different perspective on adults to me, that, you know, it's whether it's the boss you hate or a stern dad you have or a ex-girlfriend, boyfriend, ex-spouse, like anything like that, you can just put it into a little bit more perspective to say everybody was, you know, once a baby, and life happens, and sometimes we don't all heal perfectly, you know.
It's like we tend to put people in these categories of good, bad,
Yeah.
or, you know, someone's evil, or they're the villain. When you view them like you just described, all of a sudden it's like, no, they're probably hurt, broken, and that's why they're acting the way they did. It makes them a lot more human. That's good.
Makes them a lot more human. My goal as a mom, obviously teach them all the life lessons, sure, but it boils down to me, I want her to love people well, and I want her to live loved. I can do that.
I think she is well on her way to doing that because of you.
Oh,
You're a great
teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work.
mom. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Can I read them your card?
Sure.
I hope you know this already, but you're an amazing mom. This is your first Mother's Day, and we're celebrating that you created and brought into this world such a beautiful baby named Pepper. I've watched you for these first 9 months put on an absolute clinic on what selfless love looks like. You have so beautifully embraced this role of a lifetime. Let no one take the spark this season has created. There's no handbook on motherhood. It's all about following your heart. So do that. And don't forget to take deep breaths. Smile big. Keep being so freaking kind and enjoy every second of this crazy, fun-filled adventure God has us on. Cheers to the best mom ever. I love you.
I see extraordinary magic in you.